Hello everyone, welcome back. EcoGirl here, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the BAC Yard, which is a composting facility at Sacramento State University, where I go to school, and it's run by the Sacramento State Sustainability. Today I interviewed one of the head of the department, and his name is Joey Martinez, and I interviewed him. He was gracious enough to meet with me, and it was an awesome interview, very informative. So the BAC Yard is essentially a compost facility, and they do composting for Sac State and also for other local places in the community around Sac State. So a lot of times we hear composting and sometimes it might seem overwhelming. You're like, well, what is composting? How do I do it? How does it work? So hopefully this video will help clear up some of those questions. And Joey Martinez also talks about ways in the video of how you can compost at home and how it's super easy. So like, I didn't know so much about composting, and so having this interview with Joey really helped me understand what composting was all about, and hopefully it'll clear up some questions for you as well and encourage you to start composting in your own home, or maybe for the place that you work at. So the footage I'm going to be showing you today is actually at the BAC Yard at Sac State. I really hope you enjoy this interview and this video, so here it is.
So the BAC Yard, or the Bioconvergent Agricultural Collaborative, is a nice sustainable jewel here at Sac State. We saw the opportunity here, and we actually created a nice composting facility for the Sac State campus, which is really awesome. And we started bringing all our leaf litter and all our trees, leaves out here, and we started composting them right here on Sac State, which is great. When you compost stuff, or when you don't compost stuff and it ends up in the landfill and you have organic materials in the landfill, that's where you get methane, which is a really potent GHG, a greenhouse gas. And we didn't want to do that here at Sac State. So we do all our stuff aerobically with oxygen, and that's where you get all these beautiful leaves right here. It takes about 4.5 months. We turn it over with our big front loader every day, or a couple times a week, and then we actually put water into it, and then after about 4.5 months, this whole row of leaves turns into that beautiful pile of compost right over there. And you can see it's really dark, it's really good material. We turn around and we use this all over campus, and that's all made from Sac State leaf litter, Sac State food, and it's all stuff that we are closing the loop with. We actually got our waste and we turned it into a viable product, and now we're using it right back on campus. We no longer buy compost, so there's not that extra cost anymore to the students. We use all our own compost, and what we don't use, we turn around and we actually use it off campus. We give it to local schools, local community gardens, local organic farms, and we kind of get it's our chance for Sac State to kind of extend it to the community and be a part of the community. We also do collections from the market right there in the housing.
Oh, okay.
Right? Starbucks, a lot of coffee grounds. You guys drink a lot of coffee on campus. Additionally, we do like Epicure and catering, and some other places on the campus. We actually collect post and pre-consumer food, mostly pre-consumer food. This one over here, we actually introduce a biological agent. We introduce worms. Red wigglers, to be specific. They're red wigglers because they're red and they wiggle a lot. They're very hyperactive worms, so they eat a lot, and they defecate in the compost is what they're doing. So there's a lot of poop going on, and what they do is by adding their defecation in there, they're actually adding their manure, which actually enriches the compost, and it makes it about 4 times better than this kind of stuff over here. I'm trying to see if I can find some good stuff for you. We actually have a lot of food in there right now, so it might be high.
Oh wow.
It'll be a little harder to find some right now. Let's see if we can find some for you. So we oh, there they are right there.
Oh yeah, I see them.
There we go. So they live in the top 4 to 6 inches of the soil a lot of times. With this compost right here, we do have to be very careful about the Goldilocks temperature. We try to keep it between 73 and 83 degrees.
Oh, okay.
But the great thing about this, like I said, we can do food with this a little bit better than we can over there. It's all in vessel, which means it's off the ground, so it's not as regulated with the state of California. This takes a little bit longer. So where that whole pile takes about 4.5 months, these take about 4.5 months as well.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, we get a much higher grade of compost out of these things right here. Open it up, we should be able to find more worms. You probably don't want to shake my hand afterward either.
No, it's okay.
My hand's full of compost all day long. So the worms are our unsung heroes here in the vermicomposter. And the great thing about this actually is, so when we do have an abundance of worms, we can turn around and feed these to the fish in the aquaponics. Standing around all these different things composting right now.
Yeah.
Finished compost, leaves composting, all these things composting. You don't smell a lot. People always say, oh, compost smells and everything like that. If your compost smells, it's because you're not doing it right or you need to tweak something on it. But generally speaking, compost is comprised of your greens and your browns. That's a very simplified way of saying it, but your browns are going to be your stuff, kind of like dried stuff like leaves, newspapers, that kind of stuff. And your greens are going to be stuff that are high in water and sugar content like food, fresh grass. And what you want to do is you want to find a healthy balance. And usually it's typically more browns than grains. But once you find that healthy balance, you should minimize all smells. What's that?
Can you do this like in your own household?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Composting you do.
Right.
When we teach composting to students, we teach them how to do it like, if you live in an apartment and all you have is a balcony, you can do composting. You can do composting. I have a composter underneath my kitchen sink. It takes a little bit of work to start off with. You have to build a little small container, make sure it's getting oxygen, because like we talked about, oxygen is very important.
True.
And then you just have to make sure you balance what you're putting in there. If you're putting too many browns in it, it's not going to compost. And if you're putting too many greens in it, it's going to get mushy and smell. So I have a couple different compost bins.
Oh, okay.
And I live in an apartment, by the way, in Midtown.
Oh.
There's not a lot of space there. We have a bokashi bucket, which is another type of composting, which if you're doing it indoors, I highly recommend bokashi buckets. They can smell a little bit, but the great thing about that is that bokashi is this element, or this agent that you can buy online from Amazon. And what it does is it actually helps to enhance the composting process. With bokashi, you're doing food, bokashi. After you're done with bokashi, what you do is when it's full, you take it outside and you actually kind of plant it in your garden bed. It's a real simple down and dirty kind of composting. We turn it a couple times a week, we water it a couple times a week, and it's a really fast compost. And we get the least desirable kind of compost here, but honestly I've never heard any complaints from people getting this kind of compost either. And it goes really quickly. Really just build a bed of leaves, you put some food on it, cover it with leaves, put some more food on it the next day, cover it with leaves again, or newspapers, or any kind of brown elements. You can do wood chips if they're really small wood chips. You can also do dried grass if you have enough of it. And it's just a really quick turn and burn. Turn it, water it, do it a couple times a week. And this is our fastest compost. So these big bins right here, we can actually get done probably in about 5 weeks. And the cool thing about this is you can see when it's working, because when the day it's cool enough, you'll actually see some steam coming out of it. That's when you can tell it's working, because all the microorganisms are actually really busy in there and they create a lot of energy. If you put your hands on there, you can actually feel the heat in there.
Oh yeah, you really can.
So we had all this wonderful compost on campus and we were using it for campus, but we thought, hey, we have this great compost, let's see what else we can do with it. So we actually reached out to ASI, and ASI swung a small grant, and they actually started their own garden here at Sac State. So, the food that grows here actually goes over to the pop-up pantry.
And could you just describe what the pop-up pantry is?
What the pop-up pantry is an attempt by the school, and by the CSU in general, because every school is required to have something. It's put on by ASI, and what they do is they actually get access to local food banks and the food that you grow here, and they put it over there about once a month, or about 3 times a month during the semester, and they make it accessible for students to go over there and get free food. Lettuce right here, or cabbage, that might be a good shot.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Here,
this is kale?
Little red leaf kale right there, red Russian kale, and this is some red leaf cabbage, I think, right here. The great thing about the backyard is that opportunity leads opportunity leads opportunity leads opportunity. We started off needing to compost, and we made compost, and then we said, hey, let's grow a garden with our compost, and then we realized, hey, what's great about a garden is you can add a pollinator, and our pollinators are actually bees. So Sac State does have bees. We have 3 hives right behind me, and we have 4 hives over at Capital Buck Radio. This is the first year we've had bees. We got bees back in April of 2018, and we've already produced over 160 to 170 pounds of honey.
Again, I'm EcoGirl, and don't forget to leave a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.